There's a high-stakes battle on the cards in Kerala that votes on Friday. All 20 seats. CPM-led LDF won just one seat in 2019 and that too with the lowest margin. And the Congress-led UDF swept the state, also owning the highest victory margin. Congress leader Rahul Gandhi is fighting from Wayanad this time like he did for the first time in 2019. There is the IUML, that is with the UDF, even as the LDF is trying to reach out to both the Muslim community and also the Christian community with its strong positions against the CAA and the Manipur violence. But how does Kerala stand in terms of numbers? That's what we will try and understand today in this episode of Poll Science with our data expert and political analyst, Amitabh Tiwari. Thank you, Mr. Tiwari, for your time. Tell us, when it comes to assembly elections, Kerala voters have voted alternatively for the UDF and LDF, bucking this trend only in 2021, which is why Pinarayi Vijayan was seen as somebody who made history. But how has Kerala voted in Lok Sabha elections in the last, say, 30 years?
Yes, in the Lok Sabha elections, if you see, largely the UDF led, or in the Lok Sabha elections, the Congress led UDF has largely won. Most of the times they have won or they have been equal to the LDF. Only in 2004 did the LDF sweep the state, winning 18 of the 20 seats. So while the state shows an alternate trend, in the Lok Sabha elections, Kerala has voted largely for the Congress led UDF. And if you see the vote share trend of the past 5 elections, from 1999 to 2019, the LDF vote share has declined from 44% to 36%. The UDF vote share is largely the same, 47-48%, and NDA's vote share has increased from 8 to 16%. So NDA's gains in Kerala have largely come at the expense of the LDF, and that's why probably we've seen a history of violence between the CPM and the RSS BJP cadre there.
That's a very good point, because LDF is seen as the Hindu party. Taking off from what you said, Mr. Tiwari, why is the state of Kerala considered so difficult for the BJP, and which are the seats where you actually see a three-cornered contest this time? Because you have Thiruvananthapuram, you have Pathanamthitta, you have Artingal where MOS Muralidharan is contesting from. Palakkad also has a municipality that has the BJP. Which are the seats you think will be better for the BJP in terms of vote share, and also Thrissur?
Yeah, so largely these 4-5 seats are there where BJP got more than 20% vote share even in 2019. So Thrissur, Thiruvananthapuram, Palakkad, Attingul, these 4-5 seats where the heavyweight candidates are also contesting, be it Anil Anthony or Muralidharan or Rajiv Chandrasekhar. So the BJP hopes that these people are able to add on their personal votes to the BJP's core vote and convert this election into a triangular contest. The margins also on most of these seats, if you see, in 2019 was less than 5%, 5 to 10% margin range. Now, why has BJP not been able to make significant inroads into Kerala, where many people would say that since the minority population is 45%, it's a fertile ground for BJP's kind of politics, some could argue. However, as you said, the LDF or the CPM-led LDF is considered as the Hindu party or the right party here. Though it is left, it is sort of a right party. And the Congress, with its smaller alliances like IUML and Kerala Congress factions, is considered as the minority party. So BJP, one of course is the language problem. You do not have significant big local leaders to take on the might of the CPM or the Congress-led alliance leaders. And also the alliances matter there a lot, and the complexity of these alliances, because you have more than 5 parties in each of the alliances, and somehow BJP has not been able to crack this alliance code also there. So these are some of the limitations which BJP faces there.
Taking off from the minority vote that you talked about, Muslim and Christians together constitute 44.9% of the state's population, and this is according to 2011 census. Every party seems to think that they are, slightly more. So both UDF and LDF are aggressively pursuing the minority vote. How have these communities voted, especially the Muslims, because they seem to be really important when it comes to specifically the northern part of the state?
Yeah, so 65 to 70% of the Muslim population has been voting for the Congress-led UDF, and 25 to 30% for the CPM-led LDF. The 2021 Vidhan Sabha election is a watershed moment in the history of Kerala. One, because the revolving door mechanism was broken, CPM came back to the power. And second is that, which many people have not observed, is that CPM-led LDF got more votes than Congress amongst the Muslims and Christian communities. Just not significant, but little bit higher. And that is why we see CPM-led LDF now, as you said, win the Muslim and the Christian vote through Manipur and CAA issues.
Right. Mr. Tiwari, how is Wayanad looking as a constituency? Why is it considered the most winnable for the Congress? And is there a possibility of it becoming a triangular contest because Annie Raja from the CPI is also contesting?
See, Wayanad has 7 Vidhan Sabha seats. 3 Vidhan Sabha seats are from Wayanad district, where the minority majority population is 50% each. 3 seats are from Mallapuram district, where the minority population is 70% plus. And 1 seat is from Kozhikode, where minority population is 45 and majority population is 55-ish. So it's a minority influence, it has a significant minority influence as we see. Even the ST community has around 16-17% vote in Wayanad district. The margins in Wayanad have been 40% plus in 2019. It used to be 20% in 2009 elections. So now what could happen is that because of a triangular contest, the opposition vote, which is the anti-Congress vote, has the chances of getting split, and this could further help the Congress, in fact, retain the seat. So if BJP ups the ante, it could even help the Congress party unknowingly or unwittingly, because that's how the chessboard is drawn there.
Absolutely. Mr. Tiwari, when we talk about Hindus, there are also Yavas and Nayars who are constantly talked about. Nayars also have the NSS, but they're not like a monolith vote bank. Yavas also had a political arm which is in an alliance with the BJP. How do you see the influence of these communities vis-a-vis, as far as the electoral outcomes are concerned?
Yeah, so these communities have significant influence because Nayars are considered as 13-14% of population, and Ezawas anywhere between 15 to 20%. When we were discussing about the growth of BJP, the growth of BJP has largely come through the support from Nayars. So the Nayar support from BJP from 2006 Vidhan Sabha election to 2019 Lok Sabha election is more than 20%. So today BJP or the NDA is the first choice of the Nayar community there. The CPM has seen a significant drop. Now, when it comes to Ezawa, which are who are part of the OBCs, CPM-led LDF continues to be the number 1 party. BJP has not been able to crack the OBC code, let's say here. And though BJP has gained 15 percentage point at the cost of CPM, CPM-led alliance continues to be the number 1 choice. And BDJS somehow is the weak link in the alliance, because if you see the last 2 elections where they have contested 4 seats, they have got lesser number of votes than the average vote share of what the BJP has got.
So very quickly tell us about Thiruvananthapuram, because that is where a lot of excitement is. BJP has been, in the 2nd position for many years now in Thiruvananthapuram. How do you see that arithmetic?
Yeah, so BJP lost by around lakh votes there. Now you have a high profile candidate. But Shashi Tharoor also is a veteran MP and has done a lot of good work amongst the community in his constituency. He is seen as a representative of the constituency, not only at the national level but at a pan-India level. So it is going to be a very tight contest, and we have to see how many votes CPM gets and whether this aggressive CAA Manipur issues which they are raising, they are able to make a dent actually in the Congress vote bank. If they are able to make significant dent in the Congress vote share, because this time the CPM-led alliance, if we see, has taken an aggressive positioning vis-a-vis the Congress, because in last elections they have been accused of giving a free pass to the Congress party.
Absolutely.
So if they do well, then of course the BJP could get a chance there.
And so the Christian outreach that almost every party seems to have optimized, and we've also seen Kerala Congress move to LDF in the last few years. These various church factions, some of them are showing movies on Manipur, some of them are showing movies, the Kerala story. How has the Christian community voted in the state?
Well, Christian community also almost 65-70% has voted for the Congress and 25-30% for the Congress, for the CPM-led LDF. Now, if we see the 2021 Vidhan Sabha election, LDF got more support from the Christians than the Congress party, almost 6%. BJP, which has got the Christian community support in some northeastern state, and Goa has not again been able to crack the code here, and it has been trying through its outreach programs, and we'll have to see what influence or how much support BJP gets here from the Christians. It was a paltry 2% in 2019 election.
Right. Thank you, Mr. Tiwari. So many factors are at play here in Kerala, with the UDF and LDF battling it out and the BJP adding spice in many seats. Thank you very much for your insights, Mr. Tiwari. We'll be back with another data point tomorrow in Poll Science.